Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge here at Busch Gardens Tampa, and we are going to explore the Safari of Fun with your Sesame Street friends. So when you come in here, you're coming up from the Gwazi area, and you're going through that whole area there, and you come to right away you see the face painting, which of course is an upcharge, but you have a lot of different chances to different styles to go with there. Rainbow Tiger is my favorite, even though the Brontosaurus is kind of cool too. But as soon as you enter, you come to Cadabby's Treasure Hunt, where you get all your fun stuff. Elmos and Zoes, Cookie Monsters and Grovers, oh my. Do a quick little walk through here. Got Oscar the Grouch area here. You got the Count, Drinks, Sesame Street. I Love Trash. And do you know the worm? Do you know the name of the worm? I am proudly say his name is Slimy. It's one of the things I remember from my youth. But as soon as you come on in here, you're going to come right over to the right-hand side. We like to go right away. And you come to the Sunny Day Theater. Now, unlike in the past, they've got a lot of shows here at Busch Gardens Tampa. You've got 3 different shows, and you have a special story time and meet and greets with the animals. So here's the theater with the whole Let's Play Together. Plenty of seating, but I guarantee you if you're over in the wooded area with the logs, you're probably going to get a much better experience. Now, once again, this is our Explore video, and this is just of the children's section. If you're looking for the full Explore video, definitely check back at the link above, and you can pretty much see our full 1-hour walkthrough of Busch Gardens Tampa. So over here is restrooms and that, but this is the roller coaster, and it is adults can actually ride it. So that literally means that this is a coaster credit, people. Now, not very intense. It's more like fun with helixes. But as we come across here, the one thing I noticed about roller coasters in kids sections at Busch Gardens is they tend to be themed for Grover. And you know, this one definitely is, because I can see the train right there. And there is Grover, and the name of this coaster is Air Grover. So they don't actually repeat names, unlike the Cedar Fair parks that tend to do that a lot. Now we're going to walk through this section here, but once again, Air Grover is a coaster credit for kids. Now this is very cute. So we come around this corner here, and there is a kids log flume with a pink hippo. And we all know how much I enjoy hippos. And here's the best thing about it. The train is a hippo. So I'm thinking on the adorable scale, this is definitely a 9.5. I mean, it does not get much cuter than that. Now, as we come over here, we're right across from the main entrance here. And they have a lot of different kids attractions. And here's a food area. So let's go take a video of this food area here. It's called Snack-N-Geti Tribal Treats, and they have all the stuff there. Now when you come in here, you've got a couple rides right away. You got Count's Zambezi Rally, which, if you look at these cars, these are very cute cars. And it's always good to see something themed after the Count. And then right next to that is this huge treehouse structure with a tribal Elmo. Because if you know anything about Busch Gardens Tampa, it was originally Busch Gardens Africa, themed after African nations, while the Williamsburg Park is themed after Europe. But check this out. This treehouse has all these little rope ladders and all these, so many different aspects here. It's called Treehouse Trek. But you got these rope ladders that go across here. There's a child running through and falling, actually. And that's why you have safety nets. But this is a giant structure here in the middle of this playland. And there's actually, looks like a sea dragon bouncing through. So we're going to get a better, wider shot of this later, but definitely beyond adorable. Now when you come over here on the other side of the treehouse, and here's a good view of the treehouse with all the rope ladders and rope climbs. But if you come over here, you have Whirly Birdie, big birds, Whirly Birdie, but you see a lot of these over at the parks. And right next to that is Rosita's Djembe Flyaway. So this is a typical flying trapeze for kids. So, and yet again, this is a Whirly bird Ferris wheel. And here, this is just a simple little attraction. It looks like Snuffleupagus, but it's basically a big tunnel that you can run through. And there's two sides to it, and this is called Terry's Jungle Jam. So, Telly's. Oh, I forgot about Telly. So this is a very simple place. And here you got the Cadabby Crawl with Cookie Monster. So that's the upstairs, this Cadabby Crawl. But in here is actually a bouncy room. I don't know if you can, but this one is Cookie Monster's Cadabby Crawl. But let's get a couple shots of this. It is a giant air mattress. So let's head back over this way. So once again, these kids sections at the Busch Gardens parks are pretty elaborate compared to a lot of the other ones. Now, Elmo's Safari Go Round is closed right now. But let's see what it's all about here. And here's a good view of that treehouse one more time. And this is Snuffy's Elephant Romp. And just look at this elephant right here. Now we're here on a Thursday, so it's not quite as busy as you would want, but Zoe-Patra's and the Hippos of the Nile. So instead of Cleopatra, it's Zoe-Patra. So this is that water ride that we saw earlier, themed to hippos. And actually, if you look right there in the grass area, there are hippos everywhere. So there is the different tree houses, and they're all connected, intertwined. There goes a kid running through right now. You know, that's gotta be scary because you can see through the bottom there. So now, here are some more of Snuffy's Elephant Romp. Now, we're in Florida, and Florida gets hot. And you know, even kids need to cool off a little bit here. And they've got this whole little splash area with Shikra going up the hill. So we're going to head over here. And the name of this section is Bert and Ernie's Watering Hole. How appropriate. So we'll do a quick little pan here. So I've been seeing more and more of these intertwined with kids sections, just because, especially in the Florida heat, you need something like that. And of course, it's right by the restrooms. Now, of course, you also gotta have some games for kids. So you got the giant claw, and you've got a couple other things here. A lot of the claw machines. You got the smile play there. You got cute little Elmo here. And here's a sign for Air Grover. And Air Grover is going right now, so let's watch Air Grover launch a little bit. Now, Air Grover is a standard kid coaster, but it is a coaster credit. But the one thing is the trains on these coasters are just fantastic with all the details of the animals and stuff. So this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, here at the Sesame Place Safari at Busch Gardens Tampa. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you don't miss any of the 50 different parks we're going to in 2023.